This is You Know Who, Rana Lu, and here in AFA where we help you meet your happiness. How are you, everyone? I hope you are doing great, better. It's summer, almost summer, actually. Yeah. Um, Thank you so much for watching and for being a supporter and not losing hope for you to find your happiness internationally, especially in the Philippines. Well, I would like to let you know, everyone, that for the meantime, unfortunately, everything is still the same as to the update for the Philippines. International travel, and entering Philippines is not yet open. There's still a ban, and they haven't lifted it. Just April 19th, they just provide information that the ban is not lifted till April 30th. So from April 1st to April 30th is still the same. They're going to provide additional or updates next month by May. So we are still hoping and praying that our August tour is still on the go. So let's keep us posted, keep in touch. Just let us know if you have more questions, and just send me an email or call our main office. And by the way, since I just want you to welcome my new studio, brand new studio. Yeah, it's not soundproof yet, so if you heard anything that might be suspicious, it's not me. So thank you so much, and I'm sorry about that. Well, anyway, since update is still the same, I would like to let you know that in Asia, as of the moment, there's no open travel to any country in Asia, actually. So uh, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, we just canceled. A week ago, we just canceled our Thailand tour this month because they just received a surge of COVID, and then there's a curfew and quarantine too. So for now, almost all of our tours are still pending. We're still hoping and praying that the government on each country will gonna provide us more updates, especially if it's good news. So let's hope and pray. Don't lose hope. We are here to help you. Take your time to look for the women you're interested in, and if you have questions to our services and offers, just give us a call, and we will make sure to give you the answer that you need. And since Philippines are not yet open, I would just want to share some information, especially like for now we're still enjoying and stressing out moving in. So I would like to give you a trivia for moving in, especially in the Philippines, moving or beliefs and rituals for a new house. So, like me, as a Roman Catholic, it usually in the Philippines we need ask for for a priest to bless things and spread holy waters and prayers to the house. And since I don't have in touch with a priest here in Mesa, Arizona. So what I did is still the ritual, but without the priest. So um, there should be, of course, the money. The right corner, the first right corner of the house. You have to put money, water, rice, and sugar. So for money, it's for wealth and prosperity within the family or within the people living here. And then for the rice, it's the abundance of food and healthiness. And then for water, it means peace to the people or to the family lives in. And then for the rice, I already put, so sugar, Sugar is for the sweetness and love to the family. So that's for the trivia of moving house in the Philippines. There's more actually, but for now, let's just move on. Yeah. And okay, I will. If you have more questions, just send me an instant message. Don't forget to click the green button on top of this video. Thank you. And here is message from Gary. He said, "Good evening, Rana. Two things. Could you go through how the schedule works the first 2 to 3 days in the tour in Cebu? I'm guessing there is maybe an ordination going over things. And then the 2 social days, does anything else go on? Any updates for Cebu? If groups can't go, do you think individuals can go in the time period? Thanks. You're welcome, Gary. Thank you so much, and good evening to you too. Yes, for before you travel to the Philippines, me and my husband actually um, do a conference call to answer all the questions that you might need before traveling. And then you will also receive if the tour is finalized, we will going to send you an email of the itinerary during the tour. And then once you arrive to the Philippines, the local staff in Cebu and Davao will going to give you orientations and meet your assistant or a buddy. Yeah. So for that and then 2 social days. Does anything else go one. For group tours, actually, it's 2 social night event, which it's usually on Friday nights and Saturday nights, where each night you will meet more or less than 100 ladies. And then update in Cebu, it's still the same. Philippines is still not open for tourists, though in Cebu and Davao, they are currently opening up locally. So let's just wait till the surge of COVID will goes down. And then for individual tours, as soon as Philippines will reopen and it's safe to go, our individual tours will open. For the group tours, we'll wait for the scheduled one. But for individual tours, you can if you can just contact us and set the schedule for your days or months that you prefer. Yeah. Here is from Henry. Do Filipinas ever regret moving to the United States? I think it's like there is a regret 20%. It depends on the situation she has. But I didn't heard any of my colleague, I mean, of the Filipinas here I know that they regret it 100%. Depending on the cases, like for example, the guy mistreated her and abandoned her like that. So, but we have helpers here in each state. Probably 10% or 5% regret for some of the women. It's because probably the place, like too cold. Yeah, from the snowy states or locations or area. And then the miss homesick. Yeah, all you have to do, Henry, or everyone, all of you guys, is to be supportive. Make sure that she will feel she will be taken care of, that instead of coping up with what she missed, then give her what she will have, more advantage. Give her the things, I mean, not give, but provide her or make her realize the pros and cons. And I am sure as long as you talk about it, as long as you make her understand, she will know. Yeah. And since she is here in our agency, especially when she is in our agency, they already has been oriented if they are willing to relocate. And most of the women are not just in the agency, or all of the Filipino women would love to also to experience different country to explore. And especially if no matter where you are, as long as you are with someone special, with your loved ones, then uh, we'll see through it. You're going to move forward in that. Here's from Dennis. Going to Cebu when things open up. Oh, that's good for you, Dennis. Are there anything that foreigners should avoid in that city? In Cebu, are you preferring Cebu or in Davao? But usually, just common sense, Dennis, that don't bring too much cash. Um, and then don't walk to the dark alley, and for at least enjoy. Filipinos are more approachable, they are kind, but there are some who's taking advantage of you, so just beware. Don't worry, the travelers who use our services, we haven't got any serious accident or any cases, bad cases. So we will going to orient you, all of you guys, to the most of the things that needs to be aware of. Yeah. So that's all, I think, for the safety nest. And you will be taken care of, Denise. So don't worry about that. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask questions to the staff in the Philippines. From HB, hello from Galveston, Texas. Hello, HB, how are you? Welcome to Philippine Webcast Live tonight. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, welcome once again here to our Philippine Webcast Live tonight with Rana, and here in Philippine AFA, a Foreign Affair. Here is from Jacob. How do women find out about these dating services in the Philippines? They found out not because the website, not because of any flyers or brochures, but through reference from friend, like that. So it's since it's a good news. It's some accept it, some are not, some are afraid, but some are not. But they're just wanting to open opportunities, wanting to make sure that this company is legit. So by a friends, by a family. I just knew when me and my cousins signed up for the AFA Philippines. I mean AFA Davao, our life mates. I just like a year ago, I heard that my two of my aunts is also a member before. Yeah. So it's like a small world. Well, anyway, and here is from Edgar. Are Filipinas interested in dating a man closer to their age? I am 35 and I would like to date a woman between 28 to 35. Would that be okay? Yes, of course, Edgar, that would be okay. Age, as I always said, in the Philippines, or in women in the Philippines, age doesn't matter. So no matter how higher or lower the gap is, as long as you both understand each other, the sincerity of what you feel will gonna take more. Most important thing is the honesty and the loyalty. Like if you are honest to each other, show her your bad and good cards, and figure out like my it's also good on your end to make sure that there won't be changes in the halfway, and also it would be wonderful, just personality what matters most. So age doesn't matter. Yeah. Here is from Eric. Eric Lee checking in. Hello, Eric. Welcome. Always love the. Oh, sorry, Eric. Okay, where are you? Always love the Wednesday shows. Love Rona and her Philippine friends. Thank you so much, Eric. Welcome. And yes, I am so happy to always be here as answering your questions and sharing all the good news, sharing all the happiness, and that it's never ending possibilities. So all we asking you is to give yourself a chance. You have the right to be happy. Claim your happiness as long as you're not stepping on someone's life, or as long as you value the Ten Commandments, then everyone has the right to be happy. And of course, it's courage, and it's bravery to do an international matchmaking, or find your lifetime partner in the other country. But it's an adventure. That's what love should be, an adventure. Of course, it's a worth taking the chance. So grab the opportunity. As long as Philippines will be reopen, hopefully by this next month or by June, July, before our August tour. Here is from Michael W. Hi, kumusta ka? Ako si Mike na taga UK. While waiting to return to the Philippines, I've been trying to learn more Tagalog. Good job to you, Michael. Yes, what I said a while ago is Michael said, "Hi, kumusta ka?" is how are you? Ako si Mike na taga UK. I am Mike. I am Mike. I am from UK. Yeah, that's what he said. So good job to you, Mike. Keep it up. I know for sure that you are learning a lot of beautiful things. A lot of it might be quite a challenge. So thumbs up for you. Yes, to those of you guys, it's a challenge. It's new learning. Life is every day is a new learning. So it's a good thing since COVID. Don't stress yourself with anything that's going on in this last year. So just keep calm, stay positive, and keep smiling, keep shining. No one ever like that. Yeah. So here's from Mark Smoos. Hello, Rana. Looking very beautiful tonight. Thank you so much, Mark. How are you? And of course, it's not just me. We are all beautiful. Yeah. So the beauty of a person, not just from the appearance, it will also the most important thing is the beauty within, and it will glows outer. So let's keep doing a good act, and share your happiness, share the blessings, and be happy. Make every little thing counts, every blessings. Be humble and be kind. Here is from Charles. Great webcast. Which country is best for finding a traditional wife with traditional values who understands her husband? The Philippines, Ukraine, or Colombia? And why? Can you have ladies on live while like Maria did in Colombia last week? Oh, thank you so much, Charles. Yes, I can say that all the women in the world, especially in Ukraine, Colombia, are great. I have friends, Ukrainian friends, Tanya, Anna, Maria, from Colombia. So it's just a matter of you to explore them. There is a lot of there is a lot of women in the world who just waiting for you to get to know them. That's why our company exists, because we want you to give you courage to meet a lot of women, not just here in USA. So what I could say, Charles, is that I'm a little biased because I'm a Filipina, so I would say Filipina. But don't just close yourself into the box. So find your happiness outside the box and experience it yourself. Traditional women values, and when it comes to religion, I would say that Philippines is one of the religious women or person in the world. So a little biased, Charles. So sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, I would like to do that same as Maria, but unfortunately, I'm not in the Philippines for now. Maria can be able to contact her the ladies in Colombia, since I think she is still in Colombia, so it's possible for her. And for me, not that though our company is already thinking about it, but it's like it's easy to say than done, since we have to talk to a lot of people from the Philippines, from the offices in the Philippines, and then we need to contact the women. And for I know for sure that the women are just taking their time to probably they're in province or busy with their work, and also it's not that possible or big possibility that they have their own internet connection. So there's a lot to consider, but we're hoping by then, and hoping probably I'm in the Philippines, maybe we could do that. So let's just check. Thank you, Charles. And here is from Tom. Hello, Rana. Looking very beautiful tonight. Thank you so much. Is it tonight only? Yes. I put a lot of effort, yeah, to put some colors in my face, but I usually work, so especially when we just moved in. So there's a lot to do, right? Yeah, I almost do everything. Yeah. So yeah, no, of course, with the help of my husband, he's doing his job. So by the way, I'm also sorry for from time to time that I was not able to answer the calls from the guys, but of course, I did my job. I did call back them and make sure that I could answer and accommodate them to those questions that they need. Here is from Rick Hagen. Hello, Rick. How are you? Hello, Rana. Looking very beautiful tonight. Thank you so much. As I can say, it's not the makeup, it's not that, but the smile on my face, right? Yeah. Yeah, be happy because the smile on your face glows and spread. It's like, oh, it's like I was thinking it's like a virus now. It's like a habit or what was that? I forgot the word. Sorry. Yeah. So once you smile, at least when someone saw you, even if they don't smile back at you, but at least they see that there's still light in everything. You just have to notice it. You just have to make effort to do it. Here's from Frank. Do Filipinas move often living in the Philippines, or do they usually grow up in one house all of their life? I would say like 60% of them are moving from house to house. It's because of their renting. it's because 60 or 70% because they don't own a house or they need to move for different, like for me actually it's like 15 no 18 20 years of my life is been moving from houses to houses because we don't own a house, and we rent per month. There's no lease like that that we can afford. So yes, most of them are moving from house to house to house. And those who can stay in for a lifetime is that, especially in the province, once you live in the province, most of your relatives are owns a lot or a farm like that. So yes, here is from Super One. Just waiting till you guys open. Yes, yeah, Super One. It's not just you waiting. I've heard and I've known a lot of guys who also waiting to Philippines to reopen. Same as me and my husband. We really need to travel to the Philippines and see the office there, and of course to see my parents. And yeah, let's pray and hope that they will reopen soon. Let's stay patient. For the meantime, don't for the meantime, take a look for the women of your interest or profiles that you might be interested in, and don't go crazy to the letters. Just give yourself a chance to save money, and then once you Philippines will reopen and everything is good for travels, then let's go and have a party there. So there's more fun in the Philippines, of course. Here is from Luis. Can foreign men drink the water in Cebu? Yes, of course you can drink the water in Cebu, but if you but to make safe actually for to get used for your body to get used to the water, it would be safe, Louise, to just drink from a bottled water. Yeah, we don't want you to get to have an upset stomach while doing the tour. It would be not a good experience, and you're gonna kill the happiness or the chance or the time that you might have you're going to having fun with, but you have a upset stomach. So let's just stay safe and make sure to, of course, if you have medications, don't forget to bring them. Pack your things, just light packing. You don't have to bring everything. Yeah, so just pack your at least like a summer clothes. Yeah, and a little bit of formal for the social night event. So, Luis, just take note of that. Here is from Dennis. How many boyfriends do most Filipinas have before finally meeting a man they want to marry? It depends on the women. It depends on of course, environment, family, values, how strict they are, and personality of a woman. I'm not sure as to how many for the some of the girls. I would say in general there would be like 5 to 10 boyfriends. Yeah. For me, I have five. Yeah, I have five boyfriends. Some others have three boyfriends before they settle down. Some other have 20 girl boyfriends or like that. So it depends on how early she started having dates. So in general, in the Philippines, in the acceptance of the parents, with with the blessings from the parents, they started at 18. They should start at 18. Me, I started having boyfriend at the age of 19 or mm, yeah, 19 years old. So that would be a little too late for me, but I'm busy with my life, of course. I'm busy studying and everything. So some others, since they have very strict family, even without the blessings from the parents, they sneak out and have a boyfriend at the age of 15, like that. Earliest would be 15. Yeah. So it depends actually, Dennis. You will also it would be better for you to know the personality of the women once you're dating. So focus once you date with her, little by little, make sure to know her better. Here is from Mark Smooth. Rona, how does checking into the hotel work when doing a group tour? Don't worry, Mark. When doing a group tour, you will be picked up to the pick up from the airport, and then um, the Filipino staff in the Philippines, associate company in the Philippines, will going to settle you in the hotel. So all you have to do is get yourself in the Philippines, and then you will be accommodated and taken care of. They will also the company will already have reservations for you and the rooms for you. So once you get to the hotel, the your buddy or someone from the Cebu staff will going to help you out. Here is from Super One. Hi, Rana. Nice seeing you. Hello, Super One. I would like to say nice to see you too, but unfortunately not. No, so probably in the near future. Can't wait to meet you in Cebu, individual tours. How's that work? Yes. Can't wait to meet everyone in Cebu or in Davao. Yeah, individual tours. We have individual introduction and individual club tour. That's the two options. For individual introduction, it's a $120 one-time registration fee, and then $75 per introduction. So that's the service we could offer you if you want to meet just a particular woman or less than five. But if you want to meet more than that, then we have individual club tour, which is we have 7, 10, and 14 days tour. In 7 days, it costs 10,000, 10,000, 1,095. 1095. Yes, sorry about that. So that, and then it will includes 1 month platinum membership, pick up from the airport, and then a maximum of 21 ladies you can meet and greet. So it's basically 3 ladies per day. So if you have more questions, Super One, regarding those informations or individual tours, don't forget to email me at afacebu.rona@gmail.com. afacebu.rona@gmail.com, or call me in our Philippine hotline, 623-570-8505. 623-570-8505. Yes. Here is from Oliver. How would a Filipina feel if a man tried to kiss them on the first date? Oh, it would be a shocking and kinda awkward situation, Oliver, since most of the Filipinos are still in a conservative way. Um, it is okay to do the kiss in the first date if just the cheek by cheek, like that, but not our cheek but our kiss her in the cheek. Yeah, but you of course need to get her approval or permission. You need to be gentlemen, guys, because the women in the Philippines are also observing you, and it's not just you observing them, but they are also observing you. They are also looking for their future husband. So how you react, how you how you like Oh, I misheard. So, how you take care of them, and your attitude and your personality will also be one of the things that they are looking for. So, just if you ask if make sure to ask her permission, and if she said yes, then that's okay. As long as you get your permission, be gentlemen. Okay, don't forget that. Here's from Alex. Are Filipinas still joining the agent? I mean, are Filipinas still joining the agency even though there is a COVID lockdown or over there? Yes, there are some few Filipinas who joined. It's because they heard it from their friends or their family, and if they don't have work, if they have time to go to the office and provide the documents that we need, then yes, it's up to them. We don't push anyone to be a member of our. It's their freedom, and it's their choice to be a member in the agency. As I've always, I just remind you that the women that in the agency does not receive any money. They're just putting an effort for a possibility to find a real person, a serious man, to be their future husband. Yes. Here is from Steven. I hear a lot of Filipino guys are not serious about marrying Filipinas. I find that hard to believe because the ladies are near perfect wives and mothers. Why aren't they interested in marrying the women? Maybe because they took it for granted that there's a lot of women in the Philippines. They took for granted maybe took for granted the responsibility that you will take once it's get married, because since we have the culture of once you get married you stick to it, there's no divorce. So maybe that is also the possibility that the guys wanted to date longer years and make sure that she is really the right one for him than to just get married right away. So that's the culture that we have, and the common in the Philippines when it comes to relationship. Courting takes a year, a month, or might take be a year, and then relationship start will took like it they probably gonna take 2 to 5 or 2 to 10 years to decide if they really want to get married. Some of the women and guys prefer the live-in first before marriage. Yes, because once you get married, she's really once the guy decided to get married to the women, it will be the person he would think would be best, or he can saw his future with. Yeah. So that's the difference, Stephen. And there's a pros and cons, but of course, since women in the Philippines, once they decide to settle down, they won't wait long, because the chances are it's hard to get married, and it's expensive to get married. Yeah, prenup and everything, the social media and everything. So it's really I've heard a lot of my Filipino friends who suffer from marriage itself. Like it's like when they got married, they save like 2 to 5 years, since marriage is not expensive. The marriage coordinations, and preparations and everything. So, and then after the marriage, they save or no food for the whole week or for the next month, save and like that. So some of the Asians also do like one day millionaire like that type of personalities. But it's there's a pros and cons. So I'm just happy that that at least Filipinos are still very serious into marriage. That when it comes to marriage, it's not just the union of two people. It's not just the commitment between two people. It's also a commitment with the marriage itself and the blessings from God. Here is from Super One. Question: how many group activities do we get to do while there? Let's say 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, well, the maximum group tour that we have, Super One, is two weeks, which is 14 days. So in there is a like at least 5 major activities such as island hopping, city tours, and then neighboring tour like that, adventure tour from a park or something. But only usually just the first it's always been the busy one is the first 2 days or first 3 days, and then or the for the whole week for the excursions that we offer. And then the following week or the following days will be your dating time. Yeah. So once, of course, you will be provided an itinerary. You will know the dates of the following days to do. It's up to you if you want to join the excursion or not. Usually, excursion will takes like whole day or half day. So it, of course, while doing the excursion, you will have the chance to bring the women that you like. Some other guys bring 5 people. There's just there is a we have clients who bring 20 women who just want to join and have a party in the boat. Yeah, why not? Right? So yes, it would also be a good time to break those walls between you, between the women, to get to know them more and to have the nice conversations with a good ambience. Here is from Mark Smooth. Rana, if the lady you met moves to the US and she already know someone in the US, should I encourage her to talk to the lady she knows? Hmm. I'm not understanding. Sorry, Mark. Rana, if the lady you met moves to the US and she already knows someone in the US, should I encourage her to talk to the lady she knows? Yes, of course, Mark. At least ask information, a little bit of information from the women she wanted to know, to make sure that she is on good hands, that the lady she is meeting is kind of a good person, or at least not a party girl. It depends, of course. For you, Mark, say that you have, of course, sometimes you need to choose the friends that the friends of your wife would be, to make sure that she will she don't have a bad influence from others, or she won't get a bad influence from others. Yeah, so just encourage her to meet the women and see and ask her anything about that lady. If she really wanted to, then why not just go with her and support her. Yeah. So that's a great opportunity, Mark, to at least lessen her stress and to adjust here in US. Here is from Carlos. Rana, other than airfare and hotel expenses, how much money should I be expected to spend for the club tour? Yes, we basically, I mean, most of the guys told us that it will probably less than $100 per day, depending on your expenses, depending of what kind of expense you have, but more on that range. And dating in the Philippines is very cheap. You will have a great, wonderful date or restaurant date in just a couple of bucks. Yeah. And here is from Angelo. Is there anything that men can do to avoid intimidating Filipinas on dates? Yeah. So I would say I would advise you guys to be approachable. If she is still intimidated, just take her time. Give her time to adjust, and ask questions regarding herself, opinions about the dates that you're or the place you're going. um, Make her feel that she is in good hands. Make her feel that she will you will going to adjust, that you will going to understand her what she's experiencing, or it's new to her, or of course just give her time and a little bit of space for her to get to know you more. So just be yourself, be gentleman and humble, and let's see what there goes. Yeah. So keep smiling, of course, because the guys with this eyebrow, I mean, the guys who have this eyebrow, so please practice yourself to massage. So massage it to make your face more approachable, and it seems like, because if you have this kind of eyebrow, it seems like you're carrying a heavy weight, and she might be a little feel awkward or hesitate to ask questions or give opinions if that's the case. So just be yourself as long as you yeah. Here is from Jeffrey Taylor. Good evening, Rana. Do you think the women in the Philippines are missing the presence of foreign men, or are they going on with their lives? Yes, Jeffrey. Good evening too. Welcome to our webcast live in Philippines. So I would say that, of course, they also miss the presence of the foreign men. We only do it for 4 times a year, but they're still and keep on asking, when is the tour, like that? Can I join the tour? Can I join the event, like that? But of course, though they have the feeling of missing the missing the foreigners, but they have to go on with their lives. They have to take good care of the family, especially when times like this, that it's hard to go on a work. There's a lot of expenses that need to cover. Families, some of the relatives been laid off from jobs, and it's hard to feed the family, or even yourself, or pay the rent, or pay the rent from the house or the room that you're renting. So it's hard. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to think. So for the meantime, they're just enjoying themselves and live by day base. Here is from Kurt. Hello, good evening, Rana. Do you think the women in the Philippines? Sorry. I okay. Hmm. They have the same Kurt. So from Kurt also, Philippines missing the presence of men, and they're going to their lives. Okay. Same. Here is from Frank. Hey, Rana po. Hello, Frank. This is Rana, Ronna. But thank you anyway. Let me ask you something. Do you have a payment plan? Ah, let's go ahead. Hello, Rana. Let me ask you something. Do you have a payment plan? Why do you have to pay upfront? Um, Frank, are you saying about the cost for the tour? If it is, then Frank, you don't have to actually pay it up upfront or fully paid it. As long as you pay the $475 for open reservation or for down payment, after that, you can just give us from time to time. All we're just asking is for you to fully pay the cost before you travel to the Philippines. So we can set some arrangements with that, Frank. Just let us know if you have some problems with the payment. Just give us at least, there are some, maybe some guys that have some questions regarding the payment or the um, how to pay it. But yes, we can get some arrangements. Just let us know. Please give us a call, Frank, to our main office at 602-553-8178. We will going to help you with that. Here is from Brian. Are the Filipinos under full lockdown still? Yeah, Brian, nationally, it's a lockdown from all of the country, but locally they are doing good. They are slowly getting up their lives. Opening up from the business and everything. So locally they're good, but it's just that they closed down the whole country. It's because of the surge in COVID that they got a month ago. Yeah. So, but last month, March or February, the president decided to reopen the country or the economy. But since they got another surge of COVID, so they need to lock it down for the safety of all the travelers and the citizens. Here is from Brian. Hey Rana, can I pay for the current price for this year and will roll over into next year just in case the August trip is canceled? Congratulations on your new house. I know moving in is moving in is hard. Yes, thank you so much, Brian. Yep, it's moving in is hard, but it's worth it. Fulfillment. It's great. Um, Experience, and of course for me it is my um first time owning a house here in US. I own a house in the Philippines. I just bought last year, I mean 2 years ago, but I won't say it's mine because I bought it for my parents. That's my lifelong dream come true, for my parents to have their own house to live. And yes, you can do that, Brian, as long as you pay for the 475 down payment or open reservation. Then just give us an update for as to how you pay it per month, or it's up to you. Your account will be, and your credit will going to stay in your account for the rest of the years until you or forever until you you use it for the future tour. So don't worry, just give us a call, Brian, to talk to our tour coordinator. Here is from Joseph. October 2021, Davao City, Philippines. Can't wait to go. Thank you so much, Joseph. Yes, of course. August and October, we are hoping and praying for that. Let's just stay positive and hope that they will reopen sooner than that. And we will going to let you stay in touch to keep you posted and let you know what would be the things that you need to do or need to prepare before the travel. Here is from Brian. Hey Rana, is it true that Filipinas look for all the bargains in grocery stores? Are they very good at saving money? Yes, I am. Yes, Brian, I would say that when most of the women in the Philippines knows how to handle money, we are really like most like a second hand. If it still can be used, then use it. Um, at the early age, we know the value of money. We know we already um, know and realize that uh, that in early age that we need to work to get the food, and in order to get the food you need to earn money. So savings the best, savings is one of the thing. And there's also like, since it's the salary in the Philippines is not that high, it's not, it's like we live day by day base. And some is also like the salary this month has already been reserved for the next month, or has already been used as a credit from different stores, like we call it sari sari store. Yeah, so we I would say that most of the Filipinos are live day by day base and saved money. For me myself, even if here in the I'm still here and I'm here in the US for almost more than 3 years now. I still convert the the dollar into the peso to make sure that is it worth it, or am I spending too much money? Yeah. So, and my favorite um, store is Goodwill, of course. Thursday is a dollar day, so take note of that. And then Ross, like that. Goodwill, Ross, or like that. So yes. So just we know the value of money. So once we have it, we share it to our family. We value, we treasure it, and spend uh, at least like worth it. A thing that was worth to spend. Yeah. Here is from Joseph. Found two girls on the website and been writing letters back and forth over the past few weeks. Good for you, Joseph. Keep it up. Just stay in touch with the women from time to time. Just don't go crazy on the letters, and just keep it slow to make sure to know them better. Here is from JH. Hi, Rana. This year, not looking so good. Oh, Jay. I hope you're not correct, but let's just see to it. Let's stay positive. I know it's not looking good for now, but things change. News will change from time to time. So let's just hope and fingers crossed, God forbid, or God's blessings that they will reopen. Here ends from Marksmus. Rana, is holding hands with a Filipina on a date, first date, acceptable? Yes, it is acceptable. Just first, number one, be gentleman and ask permission. Asking permission to a woman is one of a trait that makes you a gentleman. Make sure that she is comfortable, and then if she said yes and then kind of shy about it, just take it slow. Yeah. I know for sure most of the women are shy about holding hands since it's your first date, but just why not? Just ask question. Don't hesitate to ask question. If they said yes, then great. Then great. If they say no, then accept and respect it. Okay. Here is from Ziki. How many get-together do you have during your time there? How many women on average are at a get-together? Yes, so in the women, most we invite the girls more or less than 100 ladies per social night event. So we sometimes do the we just want to make sure that 1:7 is the ratio of the population or during the event. So so Ziki, keep track of your hot list, and once you decide to do our group tour, just let us know who you can provide us top 15 to 20 list of ladies you want to be invited. Here's from Dennis. I see people get engaged during tours. How soon after the engagement can you start working on K1? Seems like some time needs to pass before you file. to continue to get to know each other. Like some of the guys actually wanted to process the K1 visa before leaving the Philippines. So probably a week or two after meeting or after getting engaged, they decide to process a fiancé visa. Because fiancé visa will takes 5 to 9 months to process. Here's from Ziki. So how many women would you meet at your big get-togethers when you first arrive? So first and second social night event, there is more or less than 100 ladies in per night. So you will meet more like 200 ladies, Ziki, during that tour. Here's from Brian. Rana, this trip has to happen. Can't wait for the Philippines to reopen, to finally open. Yes, Brian. So I know for sure it's not just you who are waiting for them to reopen, but a lot of guys too. So let's just keep posted and pray for the good news to come. From Ziki, what percentage of women would you say that are older, let's say in their 30s or 40s, and do not wish to have any more children? Yeah, by the age of, I would say the percentage for the girls is like around, yeah, 35, 35 or more or higher than that, because by the age 35 below, they still have some chance or some prayers that maybe they could have a child or they want a child. But 35 above would be the age that they want, or 35 and above, the age that they'll be hesitant to have a kid anymore because of their age and their health. Here's from Ziki. I wanted to buy a wedding ring in the Philippines. How much would it cost and for a wedding? So I would yeah, so for the ring, it's way cheaper here in US than to the United States, to the Philippines. But of course, you won't know if you're going to meet your lifetime partner or not. So it would be safer to just buy in the Philippines, just a little bit difference on higher than the US. And then wedding, it depends, because women in the Philippines, their set of mind is they only they only get married for once in a lifetime. So for now, they're just like, it's like a bonga. It's like a very nice big event because of the families and friends to be invited. I would say for now it's like 130,000 pesos. It's like 100. I forgot about how 100,000 is equivalent to $2,000. Yeah, $2,000 more or less, depending on how big the family of the women, depending on how she likes to have the wedding. But simple wedding is fine. It's just, if a simple wedding is okay with you or okay with her, then I would say like 1,000 or less, or $500, like that. Less than that. Yeah. Here's from Jay H. Rana, a few of my favorite ladies have left the program. I am broken-hearted. Oh, I'm sorry for that, Jay. But don't worry. It's not their loss. It's not your loss. It's their loss to meet you as in a person and to have a chance to meet you. So don't worry about that. Let's just move forward. Give yourself a chance to meet some other women. Maybe it's for the best. So Jay, stay positive. Here is from Mark Smooth. Rana, would it be the right thing to do by paying for ladies' cab fare, since she is agreeing to meet you for a date? It would be a nice gesture and a gentleman to pay for their cab fare. It's for the best because they will be feel appreciated. They will be feel honored that it will also cost a little money to go to meet you. So it's wonderful. It's good, and it's just a couple of bucks, two less than $4 for a fare. So it's nice. Thank you for the help. Here's from Jesus. If I have one date, it is not expected that my date will bring a family member or friend. It's just one on one, right? Or is there a possibility they will bring someone? Yes, Jesus, there is a possibility that they will bring someone, but usually they meet you first alone. It's because they trusted our agency, they trusted our company, and for every first meeting is in the office. So there's a they have the courage, they have the trust in the company that um, to meet you in the office. And if you decide to go there, to go outside for have a date and have lunch like that, if she is interested, then that's the case that you'll have one-on-one with her. Yeah. Here is from Dave. Hey Rana, my toothbrush is packed and ready to go. Your friend from Roseville, Dave. Hello Dave, how are you? Well, it's late. I am really sorry. Thank you so much, Dave, for coming in. And thank you so much, guys. I've lost the time track. I'm really sorry about this, John. So yeah, it's time to go. I am really sorry, but I had a great time. There's a lot of questions that I answered, and hopefully I answered right. So, of course, it's sincerely. So, by the way, if you have more questions and any clarifications or anything, just give me a call at 623-570-8505, 623-570-8505, or email me at afacebu.rana@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have all a wonderful days and nights and weeks and everything. So stay happy, stay positive, and let's stay safe. Keep it up. Have a great, wonderful evening.
And told her what it's all about. Why they are there, what they are hoping for, and how they are waiting to meet you in Davao. Here are the ladies of Davao Socials Night 2 in their own words.
Is this your first time here?
No, actually, this is my third time.
What are you hoping for tonight's event?
I'm hoping for this will be my last time attending this party
Why?
because I will meet someone. Yes. Yes.
of course. What are you looking for the guy, the characteristics?
I'm looking for a guy who is responsible and who knows how to respect a woman. So that's the basic. So, and the rest, love and the difference, then yes, it doesn't matter as long as he respects me as a woman and will accept me as who I am.
So what can you say about age differences?
Age difference, for me, it doesn't matter as long as you understand each other. So no matter how far the difference is, yes, that's it.
So tonight will be the night, right?
Yeah. Let's claim it.
Yes. Guys, since it's your first time, what are you looking for a man and the experience that you want to look forward to?
Then I'm looking for a man who will be passionate for this night, very excited, and I'm very open for knowing them all, or even who is willing to meet me yet. Well, it's my first time, but I need